Saturday the 12th of January 1991 was the last day the Royal Iris would be in service on the River Mersey. Its final cruise was to be on that evening when a farewell dance was to be held. So this great vessel spent its last afternoon moored at Seacombe landing stage, being prepared for the evening event. It seemed strange and rather sad that a boat which had been so familiar for 40 years was to suddenly cease to be a part of the river, a boat which had become a part of so many childhood memories of the area. It entered service in 1951 for Wallasey Ferries. It was then a totally new design, as it was almost completely enclosed and had quite a different colour scheme from the other ferry boats. Its length was around 150 feet and it weighed 1,234 tons. It had a speed of 12 knots and a capacity of 2,296 passengers, which were reduced to 1,000 for cruising. In the 1950s and 60s, it was an enormous success, popular for both ferrying and cruising, as it had a ballroom, cocktail and other bars, a smoke room, and of course the famous fish and chip saloon. As it spent its last few hours against the landing stage, seemingly alone, I felt the memories drifting across my mind. Memories of my first sight of this strange bullet-shaped craft sailing up the Mersey against the dockland backdrop with 100 seagulls all ducking and diving in its wake. So here it stood, looking out across the river it had become a part of. There were no crowds along the promenade, no helicopters, no tugboats firing hoses into the air. It was just another day in the life of a very special boat. Sadly, a day when it was to quietly say goodbye.
The famous Royal Iris has a place inside my heart, and through the many years has played a legendary part. But as we watch her sail into a page of history, she will always be remembered for her grace and majesty. Queen of the river, mistress of the tide, now it's time to finally say goodbye to Merseyside. But you have left behind you a lasting memory, and Queen of the river is who you'll always be. As a child I'd watch you sailing out towards the bay, and standing on the railings I'd wave to you each day. But now I've seen your last wave breaking on the shore. I can't believe that I will never see you anymore. Queen of the river, mistress of the tide, now it's time to finally say goodbye to Merseyside. But you have left behind you a lasting memory, and Queen of the river is who you'll always be. No more sailing past the sandbanks with your majestic charm, casting your reflection in the sunny summer calm. Now your reign is over, you leave an empty space. You're it's time